want some different shit. I might just hit your bitch out walking the park.
Do you think the Vikings are a real team? Do you think they're a good contender or pretender this late in the season? They shouldn't be losing the Lions, especially. But how are you feeling about the Vikings?
I think the Vikings, they got talent. Obviously, we see it on display when they record shows it. But those division games are like trap games. Like you see it with the Eagles when they lost to the Commanders. You see it with the Vikings when they lost to the Lions. And it was just those are trap games because those teams, they know how you play. They study you like crazy, and it's hard to beat a team twice a year. So I feel like the Vikings are a pretty good team, but I feel like they just gotta shore up some things in the offense. I feel like they gotta just shore up things also on the defensive end, just so they are playoff bound. So just say when they get to the playoffs, they can be ready. Because if they don't shore up nothing, if they look like they play when they play the Lions, they're gonna be out the first round for sure.
And you gotta kind of respect the Lions offense because they is like that. Even though they team don't get or they've been winning of late, but early in the season they started off kind of bad, but it's because their defense was shaky. I feel like their defense kind of came to play this game. Kind of Justin Jefferson still went for like 200 something, but I think the Vikings, they supposed to be a new team, right? They said that they not like the old teams, in the previous years they kind of fuck up in the playoffs. They get kind of soft and sweet. This year they're supposed to be a whole different team, but it looked like they still got certain traits from the old Vikings that's carrying on. Hopefully that maybe they have to toughen up. I feel like the Lions, like you said, they're a cutthroat, hard-nosed team. They're gonna run the ball down they can run the ball down your throat. They could throw it. Jared Goff, he's taking control of this team. And I don't know if you've seen that they said that they're not going to move on quarterbacks next year. They thinking about keeping them.
Yeah, but I feel like they're still going to draft a quarterback. I feel like they do. Well, they're playing pretty well right now, so I don't think they're going to get a top 10 pick right now. But I do think they're going to take a quarterback within the first 3 rounds this next offseason. But yeah, I mean, Jared Goff is a good option maybe as a backup quarterback, but I don't know. I just don't feel like. I mean, me personally, if the Lions do so happen to get to like a playoff by way of the wild card game, I don't think they're gonna make it far. I applaud the resiliency that they've been going through. It's been an up and down season for them. I think they're like 8-6 or 7-6 right now, so they're still fighting. They're still fighting right now, but I just don't think Jared Goff is the guy, and I don't know. I just think the front office would be a fool to think that Jared Goff would be the guy for the next couple of years because they will be, one of the worst teams in the league if they keep Jared Goff at starting quarterback.
Damn. I personally like Jared Goff. I think he's making up for, I guess, his sins that happened in Los Angeles. But like you said, I seen a lot of Jared Goff, so the old past Goff is still kind of stuck in my head. I'm still kind of waiting for him to fuck up at times. But going back to the Vikings, if they would run into like a team like the Eagles, I would be kind of scared. If they ran into a team like the San Francisco 49ers, I would be scared. If they run into any team that's going to be real physical with them at the line of scrimmage, those are the teams that I'll be scared of. Because even though they can pass with Justin Jefferson and Thielen all damn day, but once that pressure gets in, once you're taking away Delvin Cook out the game, you're not allowing the underneath shit. That's when I'm getting kind of scared about the Vikings, and they start to look like the Vikings of the old. It's a lot of Justin Jefferson this year. I've noticed also. I'm hoping that they would eventually start mixing in Thielen. I thought they was a couple games ago. I guess he's getting more targets, but I still would like to see more consistency going towards Adam Thielen.